Mr. Rahul, a wholesale trader in Delhi, placed an order with Mr. Kapil, a textile merchant, for 50 rolls of premium silk cloth at an agreed price. It was clearly mentioned that the cloth should be of premium quality silk and suitable for manufacturing wedding garments. Mr. Kapil delivered the goods on the scheduled date. On a casual examination at the time of delivery, the rolls appeared to be fine, so Rahul accepted them. However, later, while cutting and using the cloth for tailoring, it was discovered that the rolls contained a mixture of synthetic fiber and had hidden defects. See, hint. See, hidden. Latent. That's why I always say examiners will help you. They love you. If not, that's why you guys generally ask, sir, how will we know the defects are hidden? They always will help you. The question will be very to the point. That's why I say read the question. That's the best habit. Okay. Such as small holes and stains. These defects made the cloth unfit for making wedding garments, causing heavy losses to Rahul. When Rahul demanded a refund, Kapil refused, contending that Rahul had already inspected the goods and accepted the delivery. State with reasons whether Rahul can reject the goods and recover the price under the Sale of Goods Act or not. Possible, lah? What type of goods are these? Premium silk cloth. So I'm saying premium silk. I'm selling it by a description. So whenever I'm selling by a description, it has to always meet with the description.
And the quality and fitness. They don't fit for wedding arrangements.
Yes, so one more thing is, it was clearly mentioned that the cloth should be of premium silk, quality silk, and suitable for manufacturing wedding garments. Madidara appeared to be fine on a casual inspection. And hidden defects. These are all the provisions I need to write. So I can write this answer under one is sale by description. And I have to check. I should be given an opportunity to check. And it is hidden defects, which is not visible to a naked eye. It is not visible. In such cases, I cannot be saying that you have already examined the goods. I am still protected. That is one thing. And remember, whenever I have made known my purpose, you have to sell me the product which belongs to that quality or fitness. This premium wedding, it is clearly made no. So on these grounds, people, am I liable? Answer is no. Implied condition. So what can the person do? He can cancel the contract. He can also claim damages if needed. Hello? Do not forget to write description. That is the first thing they are saying. Yes or no? Yes or no? That will be my provision. Hence, Rahul is entitled to reject the goods and recover the price. See, this is important. If people do not write this, you are gone. Because you need to say it is implied condition or implied warranty. Yes, sir. Kapil cannot avoid liability merely on the ground that casual inspection was done because it is defects. Look at the word. Why do I say latent? That's why I say keywords. That is important. That is what will be picked to give you the mark. Hello? A good question. Miss Seema went to local rice and wheat wholesale shop and asked for 100 kgs of basmati rice. The shopkeeper quoted the price of the same as 125 rupees per kg, to which she agreed. Miss Seema insisted that she would like to see the sample of what would be provided to her by the shopkeeper before she agreed upon such a purchase. The shopkeeper showed her a bowl of rice as a sample. The sample exactly corresponded to the entire lot. The buyer examined the sample casually without noticing the fact that even though the sample was that of basmati rice, it contained a mix of long and short grains of rice. Exact thing we saw by giving Shiva as an example. The cook, on opening the bags, complained that the dish, if prepared with the rice, would not taste the same as the quality of rice was not as per the requirement of the dish. Now Miss Seema wants to file a suit of fraud against the seller, alleging him of selling a mixed good and cheap quality rice. Will she be successful? What would be her answer in case Ms. Seema specified her exact requirement as to the length of the rice? There are two questions. One is here, one is here. First question, it is your duty to check. Sample was specifically what was shown was what was bulk corresponded to the sample. In that case, it is the duty of Seema to be careful. She should have, because it is not something latent, Noda, clearly visible. So Seema cannot reject the product. Is it clear, all of you? The next one, will she, what would be your answer in case Seema specified exact requirement of length? Imagine I clearly said I want long grain rice only. Now I have made you know my purpose. Quality or fitness will now come into picture. It is your duty to give that. Allah, I am saying my requirement. Whenever I say my requirement, fitness will come. No. So it is your duty to fit that purpose. Now in that case, yes, I can reject the goods, but not in the first case. Understood? Hello? Because people, yes Ram, correct. KVA tempter will apply. X contracted to sell his car to Y. They did not discuss the price of the car at all. X later refused to sell his car to Y on the ground that agreement was void, being uncertain about the price. Can Y demand the car?
Yes.
Yesterday we saw that people, if at all ascertainment of a price, remember in Sale of Goods Act, even if the price is not ascertained, the buyer has to pay what is reasonable goods. That is what reasonable price, remember. Are you guys seeing that these are the words we write in our notes? You need to think if you remember that is sufficient. But it is your intelligence to build the answer. And that is what I am trying to do through this tests. Hello? That is okay. This will make up for your grammar mistakes. It will completely make it up for your grammar mistakes. Clear? You have to underline them. Okay. Mr. Prakash reaches a sweet shop and asks for 1 kg of barfi. The sweets are fresh. Seller replies, sir, my all sweets are fresh and of good quality. What will this become? Description. I am describing my sweets as fresh and good quality. It is your duty to make sure you satisfy the description. Prakash agrees to buy on the condition that first he tastes 1 piece of barfi to check the quality. The seller gives him 1 piece to taste. Prakash, on finding the quality is good, asks the seller to pack. On reaching the house, Prakash finds that barfi is stale, not fresh, while the piece tasted was fresh. Now Prakash wants to avoid the contract and return the barfi to the seller. See what happened? One, sample should correspond to the bulk. Next one, description. When you say it is fresh and of good quality, you have to satisfy a description. Can I say sample and description? Yes. State with reasons whether Mr. Prakash can avoid. Will your answer be different if Prakash does not taste the sweets? What will be your answer? If Prakash did not taste the sweet at all, sample he is not taken at all, can he still cancel the contract? Why?
It did not correspond.
Stands with a description.
If we don't specify the fresh.
If fresh good quality is not satisfied, that's a different story. That is what they're telling. In the instance case, the sale of sweet is by sample and the quality of bulk does not correspond with quality of sample. Hence, Prakash can return the sweets and avoid the contract. In other case, the sale of sweet is by case of. Yes? Hello? Done. 43. What has happened in 43? In this case, what happened? In this case, if you see, when goods are bought by description, what are the goods bought here? You have clearly said no, premium silk cloth. So, when you supply me the goods, now I'll be given an opportunity to check. I'm inspecting. Now, if at all there are hidden defects, now first thing, your goods did not satisfy with the description, and any defects which are hidden, latent in nature, those things will not bind upon me in the contract. If at all it is visible, then I am liable, like that long grain and short grain. Here it is a latent thing. How will I be able to make it out? That is what they are telling you. Clear?